Season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 305.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second, the shortstop, Estrada.
At the plate, Thairo Estrada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Urshela stands at second with no outs. Swinging a soft liner. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Urshela rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too. 2 strikes, that elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike there, 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Urias.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him.
Batting third, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cole gets the sign. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting it, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hicks playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
And he pops it up. Here comes Mancini. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
To the plate now, Thairo Estrada, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A ball and a strike now. One and one. Here it is. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line towards center field. Hayes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Back up the middle, and the Orioles have their first hit of the season.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now for the O's, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike one. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year one of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. One away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One strike now from Cole. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Cole sets. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here it comes.
1-1.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. To Iglesias for one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Yanks held in check, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count. Hey.
Popped him up. Urshela shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Settling in now, Austin Wynns. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
2 balls.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. Cole into the windup. Full count pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And striding forward the designated hitter, Torres.
Labor. Torres.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And he fouls this one off. Guy
couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Renato Nunez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's running. Fly ball right down the line in left. Santander will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Digging in once again, Tyro Estrada, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-1 home. So a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Brendan Bailey trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Brendan Bailey.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Line toward the alley in left center. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Off the plate,
A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding into the box, Anthony Santander comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Austin Wynns, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Two and 2. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. Here's the 2 and 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Ball in.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Right to him. To second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next for New York, Luke Voit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. On its way is pitch number 75. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The batter, the right fielder, Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And here's Renato Nunez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. I'm back inside for a 3rd time.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Full sets. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr., as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Stepping up now, Thairo Estrada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Sets the target low here, and it misses, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Scooped up, throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 New York. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
the batter, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hayes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Bases are empty. One man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitch on the way. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin wins. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Iglesias gets down to make the play. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 3-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
For the Orioles, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, that's off the plate.
And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. This one is launched. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino. The right fielder, number 16, Trey.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Three runs already home here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
In now, Renato Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled off. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch.
We got 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So digging in now, Dwight Smith Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1-1 the count now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hops this one up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. High in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The windup and the 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Sean Armstrong takes over now with 2.
3. Sean Armstrong. Now batting, third baseman, Gio.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 4-3 Bombers. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. All set for the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wins.
The catcher, Austin Wins.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Hanser Alberto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 57, Hanser Alberto.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow, he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just missed above the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's the 2-0. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Ramon Urias will be next. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Hanser Alberto will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 57.
We are into extra innings, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Good.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. back up the middle. He's got it to Iglesias for one. On to first, and they turn another one. Their fourth of the afternoon, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Zach Britton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
53, Zach Britton.
Renato Nunez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
3-1 to him now. Swing, strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in, Austin Hayes. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The O's crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Sean Armstrong claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.